Yeah, quite a thrilling time trial. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting it to be that close and so many narratives. But yeah, I mean, Patrick, Josh Tarling, what a story. Tried to win his first Grand Tour stage in the Vuelta last year, was denied. And yeah, this will be a huge victory for him now. And Ineos Grenadiers as well.
Yeah, he was quite disappointed after that Vuelta stage last year. You could sort of see the emotion which had compounded from that Olympics TT where he had that mechanical which denied him a podium place at the very least. So obviously that kind of compounded that. But so it's great to see that Tarling gets his first Grand Tour victory today. I mean, gosh, there's another TT still to go in this Grand Tour. Who knows what might happen there? But yeah, it was great to see. He looked really strong, and obviously he slipped some time on the climb to the more climate orientated time trialists, which makes a lot of sense. But you could just see how he was flowing through the corners and just carrying that momentum round all like the technical parts of the course. It was really impressive to see somebody so adept on a time trial bike just really going full gas. And yeah, it was pretty close though. I think I was expecting him to win maybe more. I don't want this to be like, showering with damn praise or whatever, but I don't know. I think that it was very close. Obviously, he also like caught up to Wout Poels in his run, so he kind of got that slipstream benefit. So I think that actually did help play a part. I think without Wout Poels being there, maybe Roglic might have been the one to win today. So just goes to show that if you set off earlier and have a bit of a slower person in front of you, and you can use their draft benefit, well, that can actually be a couple of seconds there. So I think I was expecting more of a resounding victory, but still, that doesn't matter. What really matters is that he gets his Grand Tour victory, and it's, great for the Ineos Grenadiers.
So close. It's just, yeah, it's too close, if you will. But what job is Tarling going to do more in this race now?
I guess probably try and win that other TT for a start. That'll be his other major goal. And other than that, it's going to be supporting a Rensman and Bernal, who, respectively, they didn't do as great today. Rensman was in 15th place, 22 seconds down on Roglic, and Bernal was 49 seconds down. So I'm not too sure whether he might get breakaway freedom as well, but I think first things first, it'll be focus on, supporting his GC leaders the next week, and then he'll get that other TT opportunity to try and snag himself a second win, which, based upon today, I'd say the longer the TT is, the better it is for Tarling. And obviously the other one, I think, has a bit less climbing in there. So I think for Tarling, that other one is better for him. So get through this next week unscathed and try to bag himself another.
Oh, we might as well come to Mr. Second Place here, Primoz Roglic. Maglia Rosa now for the first time since he won it back in 2023. After that Montelezari stage, has a really good record in the time trials in the Giro. But yeah, what do you make of this? Is this the Giro now over? Because another Slovenian has the Maglia Rosa. When Tadej Pogačar had it, we didn't see another person wearing that.
Yeah, it is interesting. I would say that this wasn't necessarily the goal for Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe to take the pink jersey at this point. At the end of the day, you can't just kind of let off or try perfectly, allow Pedersen to keep the pink jersey. You need to go full gas and put as much time as you can into your major rivals. But I think ideally for Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe, Pedersen would have held on to the pink jersey. It's still possible that he could actually gain it back, Pedersen, tomorrow with intermediate sprint bonus seconds, because he's only 1 second down in GC at the moment. So it's possible that could happen. But is it over? I think it allows Roglic to play a very defensive race now, because he is seconds ahead. I mean, his closest major GC rival here is a Ayuso, I'd say. He's at 16 seconds, and it just means that Roglic can, just play a bit more of a defensive game. He doesn't have to attack people in order to get into the lead. He can just follow moves, and I think that's a more ideal scenario to be in, and probably what they kind of want is just have Roglic ahead and see if he can take bonus seconds or whatever at, mountaintop finishes or, intermediate sprints or whatever. And just basically just kind of like slowly just like suffocate the opposition so that they just can't get ahead, because he's a fantastic climber. He's a good time trialist. And so, yeah, Roglic is in the absolutely commanding position at the moment. Is the race over? Nah. I mean, there's a lot of stages still left to go. You have a lot of cards still to play.